So the Shawn Green Show, baby, Shawn Green. How y'all doing this beautiful Sunday morning? I know some of y'all probably at that early morning church service. Hey, how y'all doing this wonderful Sunday morning? Hey, there was some bad. This was one basketball game yesterday, basically. But there was some baseball drama I do want to get into. But first, let's talk about basketball, right? Hey, last night was Suns and Nuggets, Sun Nuggets game one, basically, right? The game started out good. Suns came out hot. They did. It came out hot. They came out firing. I'm like, yeah. Durant, them, like, yeah, came out firing. I was like, yeah. Then out of nowhere, I'm like, what's going on? Right. Let me show how it is. The first quarter, Suns outscored the Nuggets 32-31. It was close. It was close good. I was like, yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, it was close. It was tight. Yeah, it's going to get excited. Then out of nowhere, the Suns just fell off. I'm like, what in God's name happened? Out of nowhere, the Suns just literally just fell off. Literally fell off. I gotta admit, excellent defense by the Nuggets. Also, excellent play by the Nuggets. Excuse me. Apologize. By the Nuggets. I'm like, yo, Suns, what's going on? The Nuggets got on fire and they literally shut down Suns. They shut them down in the second quarter. I'm like, what happened? The Suns in the second quarter got outscored 37-19. Nuggets only allowed 19 points. 19. Suns, what happened? What happened? Damn. And they literally, honestly, they never recovered. They tried to come back in the third, but still wasn't enough. There was down hell of much. And then real talk, you can say about you had the starters play a little bit in the fourth quarter, and then they just gave up. Literally gave up. I gotta say they play maybe like what? They Durant and them maybe played maybe what? I gotta say maybe 3-4 minutes into the fourth. After a while, you see him sit on the sidelines, sit on the sidelines, basically with the gear on. You can tell, bam, they're done for the rest of the night. They gave up, basically. Damn, you gave up. At least they didn't try to fight back. At least didn't try. Damn. And then Suns end up losing 125-107. Damn. Y'all just got outscored. Y'all just got damn. I gotta give it to the Nuggets, man. Gotta give it to the Nuggets, man. For real, but if this is how the Suns are gonna be playing, real talk, I won't be surprised if the Suns lose a 6. I would not be surprised if the Suns lose a 6. If this is how the Suns are gonna play, I would not be surprised if they lose a 6. First quarter was good. Second quarter, I don't know what the hell happened. It's like everything just collapsed, and they never recovered. They never recovered from that horrible second quarter. They never did recover. Damn. For the Suns, you had Kevin Durant. He had 29 points, 29 points, 14 rebounds, but he had 7 turnovers. 7. Come on, Durant. Then you have Booker with 27 points, 8 assists. He had 8 with 14. Yeah, Chris Paul only have 11 points. 11 points. He only kept 11 shots, but he played 32 minutes. This is the time when they need Chris Paul to step the hell up. I'm going to be honest. If the Suns don't make it to the finals, maybe it's time for the Suns to move on from Chris Paul. I'm going to be dead honest. Dead honest. They need him to start scoring. They really do need him to start scoring. Maybe it's time for you to move on from Chris Paul. I'm gonna be real here. I gotta be real. I gotta be real here. Your bench didn't do a damn thing. Didn't do nothing. Literally didn't do nothing. The Nuggets, man. You had Murray. My man Murray had 34 points. 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. My man Joker, he had 24 points, 24 points, 19 rebounds, 8 of them offensive. That's what's up. You had Gordon with 23 points. You had Porter Jr. with 11. Caldwell Pope he had 10 points. But you had my man Brown with 14 points off the bench. Off the bench, you got good bench help. We got good bench help. They got good bench help. Unlike the Suns, got nothing. I'm being dead serious. If this is how the Suns are going to be playing, I see them losing 6, maybe less than that. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be dead honest. For the Suns to win this series, they need Chris Paul to step up and do more. They need Chris Paul to start freaking scoring. They really do need Chris Paul to start scoring, and they need some play whatnot from their bench. Their bench got to step the hell up. And I'm being real here. I mean, damn, man. I mean, it's just I don't know. It's just sad. Hey, we got 2 games today. Whatnot? First game is 1:00 on ABC. Is game 1 of Heat Knicks. I know those of you who don't follow my TikTok page. I posted on TikTok. I'm letting you know right now. Julius Randle is questionable for tonight. Oh my God. They need Randle for tonight. They really do need Randle for tonight, especially in the post with the rebounds, everything he does. They need him for tonight. They really do need him for tonight. They do. Hopefully he can play. Also, Quentin Grimes is playing today. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Quentin Grimes is playing. But Julius Randle is basically questionable for tonight. Question for this game. Hopefully he plays, man, because he's a player that the Knicks really do need. They really do need him. They really do need him for this game. This is game 7 in Sacramento. These fans are about to get rowdy. And I mean rowdy. They're going to get real raw dog rowdy. I'll be real talk. They're going to get real raw dog rowdy tonight. I mean, at 3:30. They really are. They're going to get raw dog rowdy in Sacramento. It's going to take a lot for Golden State to win this game. Your bench, everybody else, gonna have to step the hell up. I'm gonna be honest with you. They got to step the hell up. And honestly, I don't see that happening. I mean, you get mad at me, but I think the Kings are gonna win tonight. I think the Kings are gonna win and eliminate whatnot Golden State. I really do. Honestly, I really do. I really do. I have no faith in Golden State. Remember, Golden State has one of the worst road records in the NBA. One of the worst road records in the NBA. One of the worst. Two. I mean, and two, man, it's just that when these fans get right in Sacramento, it's hard to freaking hear. You can't even hear nothing from the plays come from the coach. It gets that loud and that deafening. For real, hey, that's my prediction. Whatnot, the Kings are gonna win tonight. The Kings are gonna win for real. That game is at 3:30. That game is at 3:30 for real. Excuse me. Hey, there was some baseball game yesterday. The Mets Braves yesterday game was postponed basically because again it rained. Y'all don't know it rained up here. It rained up here. Up here in the East, it rained all day yesterday. And honestly, real talk, we needed up here in the East, man. We need that rain. Real talk, we needed that rain, for real. But Red Sox did beat Cleveland yesterday, 8-7. Thank you, Jesus. Red Sox actually won the game, but still, our pitching gave up a lot of runs as usual. And our hitters, we asked for our hitters, can you please score a lot of runs for us to win the game to cover for our crappy pitchers? And right now the Red Sox are literally at 500. Literally at 500, 14-14, or at 500. Red Sox at the bottom of AL East Division, at the bottom. That's sad. That's sad. You Rangers, I love y'all. I love y'all, Texas Rangers. I love y'all. Texas Rangers beat the Yankees 2-0. That's what's up. You had the Tigers beat the Orioles 7-4. You had the Pirates beat the Nationals 6-3. You had the Royals beat the Twins 3-2. Blue Jays shut the Mariners 1-0. Yo, Blue Jays doing good this year. Blue Jays are gonna be a problem this year. Blue Jays are right now 18-9. Yo, Blue Jays are going to be a problem this year for real. You got the Mariners beat the Cubs 7-6. Reds beat Oakland 3-2 at home. And speaking of Oakland, fans showed up at Oakland A's Stadium with signs all over the place saying, sell the team, stay in Oakland. It got to the point to where it's got so bad, basically, right, that the commissioner, Mel Fred, whoever he is gonna start digitally editing basically all Oakland A's games with them sign that says sell the team and have them blocked out. Why you want to do that? Oh yeah, that's right. Because why? Because you're the commissioner and you want the team basically to move to Vegas. Why? More money basically for Major League Baseball. You want them to move to Vegas. And even though the owner is not giving basically the city enough time basically to come up with the money, and obviously they could come up with the money. It came out. Mary even said it. She could come up with the money. They can. They got location, everything. Just come up with the money, which they could do, but you're not hearing that because you just want to bounce. Why? The Raiders left with the Vegas. Golden State bounced and went across the bridge to San Francisco. So you're saying, deuces, we went out. We went out. We went out. It's not fair to the fans. The fans are showing up and they prove that they're loyal. It's just that the team stinking is because of ownership, which I can see that basically. And plus, who wants to go to a game where the team is stinking? They don't want. They're not gonna come to a game where the team is stinking. Basically, if fans were complaining about how it's falling apart, you even got the visiting team says they can't even use the visitors press box because you won't clear out a possum that's making a nest over there. Maybe that's gonna be damn. Y'all just don't give a. So basically, you won. Basically, what Oakland A's did, basically, they did what the Reds tried to do, but Oakland A's succeeded. See what the Reds owner tried to do was he traded away all his stars, got nothing but bums. And he tried to purposely take the team so he could bounce out of Cincinnati, like in that movie Major League. Except the Oakland A's manager succeeded, where the Reds owner failed, basically. Basically, you wanted to tank. You purposely tanked the team so that way when that tennis could get so low, you didn't want to fix any of the problems. You didn't want to fix any of the minor problems, which was your. I used to work at baseball team. I know this. Pet stuff like that is your responsibility. The structural stuff, yes, that's the city and everything else. Yes, that's their problem. But when it came to that possum and stuff like this, that's your responsibility. You're supposed to call pest control, all that stuff, and get that out of there. But you didn't. You purposely let all that shit run shit fall apart so you can bounce. Purposely bounce. And that's grimy. And the commissioner of baseball basically, we're gonna edit all them signs out. Why? Why? Because you didn't want to feel embarrassed on national television, basically, but not because you wanted the team to leave, basically, and you tried to show good face for everybody on national television. I feel sorry for the people of Oakland. I really, really do. Really do. Whatnot. They got holes, basically. They really did. They really did, and it's not fair. And it's not right. And it's not right at all. It ain't right, basically. And hey, I feel sorry. I really do. I really do. I'm not an Oakland A's fan. I'm saying this. I'm saying I really do feel sorry. Or the history that's been there at Oakland. I hate to say this, but that's how business is in this country nowadays. That's how business is in this country. I hate to say it, but it is. It is. I doubt if there ever will be another team in Oakland for a long time. As long as we got this commissioner, it's gonna be a while before a baseball team goes back to Oakland after Oakland completes the move. It's gonna be a while, a long, long while. Again, I really do feel sorry for the Oakland fans. I really do. I really do. I'm sorry. I really do feel sorry for y'all, for real. It's wrong, it's grimy, and it's messed up. It really is. It really is, and it's sad that the commissioner is in cahoots with the owner. I'm sorry for y'all. I'm continue on. All right. You got the Phillies beat Astros 6-1. You got the Orioles beat the Tigers 6-4, and you got the Giants losing the Padres 16-11. Whoo, Padres. You got the Pirates beat the Nationals 16-1. Damn. Pirates, man. Pirates, man. All I gotta say is Pittsburgh, man. They're team to watch this year. And you got the Rays. Beating the White Sox 12-3. And you got the Brewers beating the Angels 7-5. Angels, man. Hey, Angels got to do something this year. If not, Shohei Ohtani is gonna bounce if they don't do nothing this year. And trust me, there's gonna be a lot of teams in the offseason of baseball that's gonna want that dude. For real. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 11-4. Diamondbacks doing pretty decent this year so far. And you got the Dodgers beat the Cardinals 1-0. Hey, there is some baseball games today, for real. Hey, there is baseball games today. You got at 1:40 whatnot, you got Mets Braves at 1:40. At 1:40, but a lot of y'all Knicks fans, that Met fans, I'm sorry, but y'all are on at the same time as the Knicks playing. So if there's nobody at that stadium, I'm sorry. No offense to the Mets. Is that everybody wants to see the Knicks? All right. So while you had that game at 1:40, that game should be really. This is what makes me mad about sports. This is a perfect time where if I'm Major League Baseball, don't you think if I would sit there and communicate with the NBA, be like, oh, your game's at 1 o'clock, good. I'm gonna move my game to 3 o'clock, so that way the fans who leaving the next game can come over basically the Queens whatnot and watch the match. You think that would make sense? Yes, but still, again, there's no and basically wonders why are we losing money? Why are we not making the money? Because you're not communicating with the NBA. They're going to communicate back and forth. And trust me. You think Adam Silver will not advertise? Oh, y'all, don't forget when that at 3 o'clock right now there is going to be a game over there at Match Day, blah blah blah, and they will communicate. But y'all don't do that. But Seelig started to do that, and it was working. He started to do that. That was working, especially when, especially the playoffs. Basically, where playoffs games kind of coincided with NBA games, and they started communicating, basically, blah blah blah, and it was working out beautifully. But hey, I guess commissioner of baseball doesn't want to make money. Real talk, just really does not want to does not want to make money. I'll be dead though. Also, yesterday there was again the draft, the WWE draft did continue yesterday, basically, but again it was a televised TV, basically. Televised TV, basically. Here it is, basically, right. Raw got a lot of picks last year. Raw got a lot of draft picks yesterday. That's kind of messed up. Raw got a lot of draft picks yesterday. The Raw, Monday Night Raw drafted the Viking Raiders. They're leaving SmackDown, going to Raw. Cool, get them out of here anyway. When honestly, they wasn't Viking Raiders. In my personal opinion, they was not. They wasn't thriving basically on SmackDown. They really wasn't. Maybe on Raw, basically they'd be able to thrive, get a good fan base. They wasn't really popping like that on SmackDown. It really wasn't. Yeah, Dexter Lumis basically drafted to Raw. Candice drafted to Raw. Maximum Male Models is got drafted to the Raw. Zoe Stark drafted to the Raw. JD got drafted to the Raw. Apollo Crews drafted from NXT to Raw. I'm glad he's back. Basically, Natalia basically drafted to Raw, and Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green got drafted to Raw. Yes, Sonya Deville, she's out of SmackDown. Thank you God. She's on SmackDown to Raw. SmackDown only had 2 picks. SmackDown got Hit Row, Top Dollar, Ashanti D. Adonis, and B-Fab. And also SmackDown got Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans, cool. Hey, I'm happy SmackDown got happy the Viking Raiders left SmackDown going to Raw. Thank you. Because honestly, they wasn't really. I mean, they wasn't getting that many matches. I don't blame them. I don't blame Triple H not scoring that many matches for them, basically because the crowd wasn't really reacting towards them. Wasn't really. You bring them on to Raw. Hopefully, they could do better on Raw. If I was them, I would do better. Because if not, you're gonna find yourself basically NXT are gone. Because the crowd wasn't really reacting towards them all that well. They wasn't. I mean, they're good wrestlers, they are, but you gotta wow that crowd. The crowd either gotta love you, or really, really hate you. They wasn't getting neither. They wasn't getting really neither. So it's like, damn. At least, for instance, it's not like with case in point. Sonya Deville. She really is, but she get the reaction from the crowd. When she comes out, she get that good reaction, basically, which means good. You could sell her. Make sure, yes. With the Viking Raiders, you was not able to on SmackDown. You wasn't. It was like, Raiders come out, everybody was like, yay, Viking Raiders, yay. You're not able to sell that. Which one thing I've learned basically whatnot. I learned this whatnot by again, I used to work at the arena. I used to work at MLB Stadium. I saw how they used to talk to these wrestlers. Basically, you need that charisma. You gotta sell yourself. Basically, if you know what I mean. Viking Raiders was just doing it. They just wasn't doing it. They wasn't doing it. So I don't blame. Hey, Raw is their last shot. That's what I believe. Raw is their last shot before. Honestly, I don't blame Triple H probably knocking the NXT. But Apollo Crews. Remember, Paul Crews used to be on used to be on SmackDown or Raw, one of the two. But he was, and then for a minute you didn't see him. Then he popped back up again on NXT. But he got big on NXT, huge. Now I'm happy to see him back up here on Raw. He's on Raw now. I'm happy to see him back. It's true. Raw is stacked. Raw got Bobby Lashley. Raw got Umos, and Raw got Apollo Crews, man. Raw got too many damn, like, and Raw got Imperium. Yo, Raw got all the big dogs, man. What's up with SmackDown, yo? What's up with SmackDown? Why the Raw got rah? But in a way, but business-wise, I see why. It gives you basically more story to write. Because remember, Raw's 3 hours. Triple H even said one time in the interview, at his plenty of times, where he said, it's hard to write that 3rd hour. In a way, I can see why. Because you need more wrestlers like that. So that way, you have something to write for that 3rd hour. I kind of see why. But, again, it's not fair to SmackDown. Because they don't got writers like that, and people may just turn off from SmackDown and go over basically it's it with Raw. I mean, SmackDown get views as it does, but still the king of Friday night has always been Blue Bloods. Hey, even the boys sneaking into kids' rooms in their windows at night. Peter Pan was I'm gonna come on and say it, in line basically, yeah. Yeah, Peter, yeah. And he answered basically to Tinkerbell, who was the real Only difference is Captain Hook was able to escape. That's why he has that hook. He was able to escape and grow old and try to save kids from Peter Pan. Captain Hook was technically the good guy. Technically was the good guy. Hey, outside the rule, hey, I don't want to go any further one night. Hey, on hey, I know this. Hey, some of you, if you get a chance, you find the actual copy, read it for you, read it, you'll see, be like, oh, yes, read it. Talk about the old school, talk about the version that was written back then. The one I got, written in the same English that they spoke back then. It took me 6 months to read because written that old English. It took me 6 months to read, but it was written by how they spoke back then. That's how you know my copy's authentic. I very rarely pull it out because it's worth. I'm a book collector. I collect books. It's worth. Disney wore a lot of stuff. Disney watered it down. Please, Jungle Book. Oh, don't get me started. Jungle Book. Don't get me started. Jungle Book. Disney watered that down too. Cinderella. Disney watered it down. Cinderella was technically part of was one of the Grimm's brothers fairy tales. Yeah. So man, don't get me started. Don't get me started, man. Y'all get me in trouble. Y'all get me in trouble for real. All right, man, for real. Hey. That's why I'm happy my grandmother basically put me on the read, man. Read, trust me, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. A lot of this stuff that Disney got is based on books, and they watered it down to make money. All Walt Disney was a hustler. You just took them old stories since nowadays you can't really find those relatives. Find the relatives. If you always say, "Oh, I'm ready to JMM a bar," whatnot. My father wrote Winnie the Pooh in there. You gotta actually prove shit. Prove it lineage down the line and everything. It was just hard to do. Basically, so Disney able to take those, get like a time release, basically time release copyright, and write anything they want and make money off it. That's how they make their money. Took old stories and flip them. Basically, like rappers do nowadays. Whatnot, they take a James Brown read, and put the way they want to do it. Same thing, but with stories. That's how Disney made their money. That's how. Maybe once in a while they come up with their own originals, but mainly whatnot. That's how they did it. I'll probably get suspended for saying that. Oh, but hey, I'm gonna be real with you. And I got the books. I got the original Jungle Book in here. I got the original, written in Old English. I could back up and prove it. All right. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. The podcast available whenever you get your podcast. I'm on Podbean, Spotify. I'm also on Apple Podcasts. I'm also on iHeartRadio. Right now, I'm also live on my Twitch account, Shawn Green 8. Those who listen to my podcast, a lot about Twitch account, Shawn Green 8. Hey, those of you who watching me on my YouTube account, Shawn Green Show, on my YouTube account, don't forget to like and subscribe, basically whatnot, for more videos and everything. All right, y'all have a blessed day. Enjoy the NBA playoff games. Basically, both games gonna be at ABC. First game is at 1:00 next to Miami. Second game is gonna be directly after the next game, basically, and that's gonna be Game 7 of Golden State Warriors and Sacramento Kings. All right, y'all have a blessed day. All right, hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. Hey, listen to my podcast. Hey, I really appreciate what all the follows and everything. I really appreciate it. Right, y'all have a blessed Sunday.